Okay, well this page already screwed up, and we wow.
Uh-oh.
Everything literally broke as soon as we started. That's incredible.
Is it your OBS acting up, I'm presuming?
It's always so
Ah, gotta love OBS for that.
that was bizarre, but it is. Is there a special event, or at least it's special to me? Yeah, how's it going, Versado? Sugar being here along with Leah, and welcome back to the long and missed Battlefield 6, but this time with a twist. It's the Top Gun update for this game, which I was not expecting, but as soon as I heard it, I was like, you know what, I need it!
Aww.
I can't help it, like, when it comes to jets and the Air Force, like, they deserve my respect. That's just who I am. But to top it off as well, we got the streaming avatars fixed again, so now we got the chows back on the screen.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, and I'm just hoping that this music they put in the game is not going to copyright me.
A trigger? A person in the chat, then on your YouTube chat, B13 Gold Streak is saying turn your mic up. Or maybe the game is too loud? Or your game is too loud? According to what they said.
Hold on, let me see what I can fix here. I think I might know
Because
what the problem is.
Because that's what they're saying in the chat. They're like, it's either the game is too loud or you're not loud enough.
I think I might know what the problem is here. What the hell? Why did that go down? Fly? Okay. Yeah, that should have fixed it.
Like, gotta love that.
Okay,
Gotta love
do.
technology.
Oh
Gotta
my
love
God.
technology, man.
Yeah, but how's it going, Gold Streak, Emily? Good to see you both. Sega, Dark, good to see you guys. Yeah, I'm just happy we finally got the chows work. I've been trying so freaking hard for so long to get that stuff operational again.
You said you had the chows. I don't see it on your stream on the YouTube side, unless if you haven't turned it on yet.
Yeah, they're up. They're on the top of the screen. They're small, but they're up there.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I put them up there because I put everyone's PNGs down below, and I don't want the chows on top of the PNGs.
Ah, gotcha.
I might make the chows just a little bit bigger next time, but for now this will have to do. Unfortunately, to adjust them is a very, very long, complicated process.
Oh, gotcha.
You know what? Maybe I'll just bring them down this one time because they're pretty freaking small. I don't know why they're so small, honestly. Screw it. Just put them on the bottom. There we go. Problem solved for now. Until something else happens.
Oh.
I love this theme. But yeah, this is a special update they put into Battlefield 6, which a lot of us just were not expecting, but I think it's due to the news that we got for the next Top Gun movie that's currently in the works right now. At least from what we know. So, for context in this update, I already got him, so I'm just going to show him. We got Rooster, who was one of the pilots. He was the son to Goose in the first movie. We also got Bob. They're the only two characters they added in the game by far. Well, there are these two here, but we don't know who they are. I think they're just extra soldiers they threw into the mix. But they did give us quite a few weapons for this update, though. Where is that page? Oh, here it is. So yeah, they gave us quite a few weapons for this update as well. Some of them were nicknamed after the other pilots in the movie, such as Phoenix, which is a badass sniper they've added in. We got Payback. And we got Hangman as well, but he's just a Bowie knife. I love Hangman, but he was such a douche in the second movie. He was such a douche.
Yeah. My parents enjoy watching the Top Gun movies, but whenever like a new one comes out, they go to the theater to watch it. I
went
know
to the
that.
drive-in theater.
Ooh.
But yeah, you guys can already see here that I've already done quite a bit of progress already just to get tuned back into the game, because I'll admit it's been a while since I last played this, especially on the channel with you guys too. But bottom line is, there's only like 2 things I got left to unlock. I'll show you everything else that I unlocked as we go. And by unlocking everything here, we get the custom Ace Avatar pilot. So I just want to get him, because his helmet, man, it gives me Iceman vibes. I think they tried to make this guy after Iceman, and we all know what happened to his actor. Unfortunately, a couple years after the second movie was launched, he unfortunately did pass away. May he rest in peace.
Oh.
That's the main reason I want to get this guy, because of that helmet, because Iceman was just such a huge character in the Top Gun movies. But yeah, that's my game plan, is to get... I'm not going to stop until I get that pilot. But again, I'm not sure if we're going to get everything in this stream, but here's hoping we can. They've added 2 game modes for this, so we got Gauntlet, which is just a fighter-to-fighter combat, and then Carrier Strike, which was a huge mode that everyone was waiting for. So it's just carrier-to-carrier battle, which is what we're going to be grinding through. Yeah. I know. I don't think Leah's a huge shooter person, but.
Oh no, I just enjoy watching people's stream playing games, so it's fine. I'm trying to remember. I kind of feel like the only shooter thing I would count probably is like Jak 2 and Jak 3. And a bit of Ratchet and Clank, I would say, is like the only shooter type games I play, because it's like at the same time they're like platformers, you know. So I have played, you know, I have played Jak 2 and Jak 3. So man, I miss Jak and Daxter. It's so sad that they never made a new game ever again.
Yeah.
It's too underrated. Like, not many people know that game franchise ever existed because they stopped making games for it.
Yeah.
Give them hell.
Whoa. Oh, that is gorgeous.
It looks just like in the movies.
Yeah, the bomb strike was very similar to the second movie, with like the bomb strike on the main mission. So in this, it's pretty straightforward. It's very similar to the main game mode in Battlefield, which is just capture objectives. But in this, there's a little extra. Each team has their own carrier, and the goal is to destroy the enemy's carrier.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, so capturing areas will unlock the weapons there and the missile sites, and if you have them on your team, they'll fire at the enemy ship, weakening it. And already we're losing. They threw me into a game where we're already losing.
Oh no, that doesn't help.
It really doesn't. This is bad. Now I have no idea how this is gonna react, because it's been a while since I last. Oh yeah, we're getting a frame issue here. I think it's because I got. I think because I got like a multi-streaming.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh god, I hope this doesn't screw me up, man.
Yeah, I kind of noticed the frame rate drop.
Yeah,
it's not. It's very clunky. Yeah.
Yeah, it's showing me the frame issue on the corner there. I'll try to work with it, but no promises. It's probably gonna make me suck so bad at this.
Ooh, nice. That's really cool. Story Wolf rated your channel. Awesome.
Wait, what?
I'm sorry if I distracted you. I just saw it in the YouTube chat.
Story why?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I distracted you. It literally just
That
said
was
in the
like the
YouTube
worst way to die. I literally died by a raid.
Oh my gosh, the irony of it, pretty much.
Oh my god, I got raided on Twitch and raided in the game. The one thing I did not get raided on was YouTube. Why?
I would love someone to get that clip triggered, like how, oh my gosh. It's like, what a weird way to die.
Yeah, but shout out to Storywolf for the raid. Oh my god, that was so bad. That was so bad. Okay, there's like literally nowhere to go on the island. I'm just hoping I don't get shot down as I come back.
Oh no. That's like an uh-oh. You're like...
That's a
like
big
said,
oh my god!
I mean, like, it's kind of like when you think about it, like, they threw you in a match where your team is already losing, so that doesn't help.
It really doesn't. They threw me in a game where a carrier's like already half dead. So how it works is that like once it's breached, once it's like 50% damage, then they can get like inside the carrier and start planting bombs, and that will destroy the carrier from the inside out. Okay, can I actually survive for like 5 seconds? Like literally, that's all I'm asking for is 5 seconds.
Is this like the third time you died or second time you died?
I think that was the 4th time I died.
4th? Wow. you haven't even had a chance to encounter it.
We're off to a really bad start.
Yeah.
Oh, not the tank. Not this. That's the same freaking tank.
Uh-oh.
I hate the tanks. I'm just gonna sit here and let it pass because I got nothing against it. I got nothing for a tank right now.
It says last member's like squad member alive.
That means
Are they
that means my teammates are. Are you the
only one?
Yeah, I'm the only one right now. My teammates are already dead.
Oh my gosh, that does not help. It's basically like a one-man army now. in a literal case.
I'm scared to shoot because I know as soon as I do, those tanks are gonna see me. God dang it.
They're like, Traeger, where are you?
Oh my lord.
You're kind of like...
Usually it's the tiger that hunts, it's not the tiger getting hunted. That's not how... Okay, I'm going this way. I'm not bothered with those tanks!
Well, yeah, they got you. You're trying to run it, they're like, no.
Yeah, this game is screwed, man. They threw me into a game where there's like no hope. The whole island is taken.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have to sit it out on the carrier and just hope, but either way, we're gonna lose this game.
Yeah, because the enemy was already winning by the time you and your team were put in there. I was like,
this
yeah,
is
that doesn't
horrible
help.
start.
I mean, you know, because I'm pretty sure it was randomized anyway of what game they put you in, so it's that was something that was out of your control.
It really was.
Because random can be good at times and random can be bad.
Yeah. There is one benefit to... Sorry?
Oh, no, go ahead.
I was gonna say, there is one extra benefit to this new update, and that's that they added the 2 jets that they had in the movie for the second Top Gun movie, which was the F-18 and then the F-14, which was known for the first movie as well. So they brought both of those in. The problem that I don't like about them, though, is that they changed the names due to copyright. Because nowadays they can't keep the names for cars, they can't keep the names for jets due to copywriting claim, which is stupid. Hey,
Yeah.
I saw that. What
Yeah.
are you doing? Are you already
Copyrights. Copyrights is a very tricky thing to navigate,
dead?
you know?
Who the hell killed him? There was no one else here. He just dropped and died.
It was invisible. They were invisible.
That made no sense at all. That made no sense at all.
But you know, it could be the possibility, like you said, maybe they might have dropped from a higher level. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case.
Unless they chose to just redeploy. If they click that option, it just kills them instantly, and then they just respawn.
Oh.
Which is kind of, you know, pointless. Jesus. Yeah, the missile launchers are just ripping our carrier a new one right now. Hey! Oh my god. Yeah, I gotta close one of these two streams down because this frame drop is screwing me up so bad. I hate to say it, but on the Twitch side, we're gonna have to cut it loose. So, whoever's on Twitch, you're more than welcome to join in on the YouTube side. But in order for me to play this game, I gotta drop one of the two. So I do apologize, but feel free to join the YouTube side.
Yeah, frame rate drops suck, man.
Okay.
Like, they suck so much.
I'm hoping that fixed the issue. No guarantee, but there's always hope. Close these out as well just to be safe. So I'm not taking chances.
Yeah, because maybe your stream might run smoother if there's like less things open. You know?
Yeah. Bingo. The jets are two-seaters now too, so I'm currently riding along with this guy. Just like in the movies. Well, that got control of the missiles, I think.
Luffy's like, come on, Trigger, you got this. Unleash your inner soldier.
Unleash my inner soldier. Okay,
that's what Luffy said.
Okay, well, hopefully... Okay, that is a little bit of an improvement. So yeah, dropping one of the two... dropping Twitch actually helped me a lot here.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, I'm noticing, like, it's, like, a lot better. Like, it's not, like, clunky or anything.
It could also be the share screen as well. Sometimes the share screen on Twitch, or not Twitch, Discord does take up a bit. Yeah.
Oh yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, we'll see. Again, it's been a long time since I last streamed on this game, and the first couple times I tried, this game was so freaking powerful. Like, I couldn't even stream and play the multiplayer, but since I've upgraded my computer over time, it's definitely gotten better since then.
Yeah, the game's telling you you're the last squad member alive.
That's because my teammates are horrible.
But like I said, you were thrown in, like, you were already thrown in a game that...
Yeah. God dang, he was like... he was Puss in Boots in this stuff, man.
Oh my gosh.
This is not going good for me, like...
You're like, what's going on here?
We're just having so many errors, and it's screwing my game.
Oh my gosh. Technology, gotta love technology, right?
Oh my, yeah, okay. I'm gonna try shutting off the share screen, and hopefully that works. I have no guarantee that's gonna work, but I just want to play this game with no frame issue.
It's okay. I'm just gonna watch on the YouTube side anyways. I'm on your stream on YouTube, so it's all good.
Please tell me that worked. Tell me that worked. I will beg. I will beg.
Yeah, it's still showing when you just died, you know, because remember your stream's a little bit like delayed a bit. So, and then now when you respawn, I'm just checking to see if that worked. Let's see.
That was a horrible way to start the game.
Okay, from what I'm seeing on the YouTube side on your stream, like the frame rate's a lot better. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the frame rate's a lot better now. Yeah.
Well, here's hoping.
Hopefully they put you in a game where you start, not like when you're in the middle.
Yeah.
You know, because the enemy was already winning, so it's like, yeah.
The game was like, screw you, you're gonna lose and you're gonna cry about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so there are objectives in this game where you gotta, which can help you gain more points for the update. So all the stuff that I show from the beginning there for the Top Gun update, it only takes like certain tokens or credits, and you gotta grind the game to get them. Alright, well, the 150 credit objective, I almost got that, so about 3/4 there. Then I can unlock one of the other weapons. So let's try this again, and hopefully we won't suck the second time around.
Please, chat. Please put cross fingers so that way Trigger gets put in a match where they just started. Because that was not nice of the game to put you in the middle of a match and the enemy was like winning by majority.
Yeah.
Because to me,
that they added in.
yeah, like it looks like straight out from the movie. Like I was just like, whoa.
Yeah, the characters look so good. Okay, buddy, you better not crash us or I'm ripping this crash out of your paycheck.
Oh my gosh. I actually, dude, you want to know something, Trigger? I think when I was like in middle school, I actually went to like an air show in a military base. Well, Marine one specifically.
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say you saw the Blue Angels.
I don't, like, my memory's so vague because I was like, I think 7th or 8th grade when my class got invited to go to the air show. But I don't, because you know when you're like a little kid, you know, I didn't really pay attention to the names of the jets. You know, so I just wanted to experience it, but like my parents were like, bring these earplugs, and I'm like, okay. So literally one of my classmates got like, I think they have like very sensitive ears because, you know, military jets are loud. Yeah. You know, when they and stuff. And then I just wore earplugs, and then they're like, hey, they're like, Leah, aren't you like and then I told them I'm wearing earplugs. They're like, oh. So it didn't bug me too much because the earplugs definitely helped. But I watched it and I enjoyed the air show. If you've never like been to like a military base and watched an air show, I highly recommend it. It's super gratifying to see. But if you have very sensitive ears, because military jets are loud, I'm gonna tell you people, just bring earplugs because they really do help.
Yeah, the jets are very, very loud. Like, even a couple times in my workplace, we've seen Air Force and fighter jets come in and out of our airport. But yeah, I have watched a couple of air shows in my time back then. Like, I've seen the Snowbirds, I've seen Blue Angels, I've seen an idiot tank that hates me very, very much right now. Please, please, just let me kill him in peace. Ouch.
Yeah, but I highly recommend if you've never watched a military air show, you know, it's actually pretty intriguing to watch. But like I said, if you are very sensitive to like very loud noises, because military jets are loud, bring earplugs because they really work wonders. And I remember, like, my parents did not want my ears to get, like, you know, because of how loud the military jets are, so I wore earplugs during the entire, like, air show. And I was like, and I thanked my parents, and I told them, okay, yeah, military jets are loud. And I think, a classmate of mine had very sensitive ears, so, yeah. And then I asked
that's
them
not a good mix.
Yeah, that's why I highly recommend. It's really gratifying to watch, but if you have sensitive ears, bring earplugs because they work wonders and they save your ears. Stuff.
Oh jeez, we're getting a little bit like, not again, please. We're doing so freaking well.
Come on, game. Don't be a butt. Like, he already dropped his Twitch stream and turned off the screen share on Discord. What more do you want? What more do you want, game?
I'm trying to appease this game the best I can so I can actually dominate it, and it's not going so good.
I'm very curious, when was the last time you streamed this game?
It's at least a couple months ago. Like I said, the first time I tried to do it, this game only came out at the time. It was very, very strong. Like, heart of my processor strong. And because of that, I couldn't stream it that good. Where do you think you're going? Where are you going, buddy? You're going all the way around. Boyo. That was a stupid move on your part. Where do you think you're going?
Oh my gosh. I just like Emily's comment. I think the explosions are too strong. That's the frame rate.
The explosions are too strong, and they're breaking my game in half.
Like... Oh
my
hi,
god, my
Lucy.
sights are screwing up now, man. Stop it.
Oh, uh-oh. That's the good.
That worked.
Yeah, to answer your question, Luffy, please be sure to refer to the voice actors by their actual name, not by their character. Because you know, we do want to be respectful, you know. Like, it's like, yeah, they are the person who voiced Ed from Ed, Edd and Eddy, but please keep in mind, you know, call them by their actual name, not by their character name.
Yeah, they are people.
So, but to answer your question, I did enjoy interviewing him. Like, you know, my very good buddy Andrew asked this really great question, and he told me to ask it to him, so I did. And he's like, so what are your theories on what's under Double D's, like, hat, right? And he said, it's like, oh, we signed, like, an NDA not to discuss that. That's what he said. And he's like, yeah, if I say anything, because he literally said, I really don't know, but I don't want to get in trouble. That's what he said.
In other words, it's classified.
Yeah, it's classified information. But yeah, it was really cool because he talked about Peter Kalamis. For those who don't know, he's the voice of Rolf, and he said, "Oh my gosh, doing that he said doing that show with him, like he was always funny." Yeah, just keep in mind, Luffy, it's like Matt Hill is his name, the one who voices Ed, but it was definitely a lot of fun. I learned a lot of interesting insights. Like that's why I love conducting those interviews. They're just so insightful. And for those who weren't there earlier, I did a recent Q&A like 3 hours ago actually on my channel. Which I did a Q&A with David Wills, one of the previous voices of Espio the Chameleon. But yeah, it was such a delight to chat with him. Cause I saw you in the chat a bit, Trigger. Like, how much did you tune into that? Cause I wasn't sure if he stayed for the rest of it, or was it just like a short bit?
I can only tune in for like bits and pieces because I was at work at the time.
Oh, gotcha.
And unfortunately for me, most of the time that you were interviewing is when my boss was around, so I couldn't have my phone out for too long.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, they're gonna be like, "Hey, what you doing on your phone?" Yeah, but it was a lot of fun for sure.
Yeah, it was really something. I just wish I could have seen more of it, but sadly I do have to put my work first, which does suck, but it's life.
Yeah, it's definitely. Uh-oh.
What was that? That
Oh,
scares
no,
me.
someone.
That scares me every time.
It's kind of like someone's out to get you.
I don't have any Girl Scout cookies, leave me alone.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, but talking with David was really cool. Do you know what's funny? Because he actually mentions this, I forgot which part of the interview, that like, oh yeah, I actually know this other dude that has a very similar name. And he said the other dude's name is David Willis, and he's David Wills.
Why did I do that?
Oh no.
I hit the wrong button. That's on me. That was on me.
But I think, isn't that wild, Trigger? That he's well aware that there's another VA that has the same similar name to him. And he said that some people have mistaken him for David Willis when he's David Wills.
That is pretty insane, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, what is that? Oh my god, what is happening?
Uh-oh. That's like an uh-oh moment.
Oh my... How did you survive that? How did you survive that? That's not fair. Oh my god. Sometimes the hit markers in this game, man, they make no sense.
Oh.
He was literally he was literally like 10% away from like death. He just got me like last second. God dang. Okay, I'm taking the payback out because I want payback.
Ooh.
This payback is not too shabby.
Oh.
Me likey. You know what? I'm gonna re-nickname this baby. I'm gonna call you the Visa.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys my experience at Sonic BoostCon. That was definitely a lot of fun. I finally got to meet Gokin in person, and we co-hosted RevoTunes Live. So that was a fun experience.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was just like I think when Goku and I were discussing, because he's like, should we show 2 shows? And I told him if there's any like tech difficulties, it's just best just to show 1. You know, just to be on the safe side. It's like, oh, that's fair. So we ended up Goku ended up choosing the episode for Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, and it was, I think it was, oh my gosh, I forgot the name of the episode. I think it was, I don't want to butcher the title of the episode. Yeah, it was Boogie Mania. That's the episode we saw.
Boogie Mania?
Yeah, from Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I haven't seen Adventures of Sonic in a long time.
Yeah, because I know at Sonic Expo Dallas last year, Gokin showed the Zubotnik episode. For those who don't remember, that's the episode where like this lady falls in love with like Robotnik and stuff. So but that was at Sonic Expo Dallas last year. But we did RevoTunes live at BoostCon, so. And if you want to see like photos, it is posted on my Twitter, Blue Sky, and Instagram, as well as the Revo socials if you want to look at like some photos of, you know, the stuff that we, you know, of Revo peeps at BoostCon in general. But I did I think it was like a few days ago where I posted like the RevoTunes live photos because I had a fellow volunteer use my camera during the time I was co-hosting, so we got like really great shots of Gokin and I on stage. And if you have an FB, it is on the Revo's FB. Because FB is you can make like albums and all that, so
God dang, I love how this baby shreds.
Oh.
I'm gonna call you Biesta.
Oh. So all of the you said all of the jets, you know, the have been like changed to different names because of copyrights, right?
Yeah.
So, okay.
I don't like why they do that. They even changed the names of the choppers. The only thing they didn't change the name of was one of the jets for the enemy team. And that's because that jet is Russian, and as we all know, it's happened with Russia, which I'm not going to go in detail. But it's due to that, which is why they don't care about the claim rights for Russia. So some names do remain in effect, but everything else is just wiped clean and changed.
Yeah. Like copyrights, right?
Yeah.
Dealing with copyrights it's like a slippery slope, right? You're walking on thin ice type thing. You know,
It sucks, basically. It sucks. Unfortunately, this is what we live in.
Yeah.
Oh, McShane.
Yeah.
Wait, is that... Hold on, is that Shane from Revo, or is that a different Shane?
I think that's a different Shane because I know Shane goes by Sonic Remix, so I don't think that's the Shane that we know.
Yeah, well, welcome in.
It's always so funny. It's funny also because like you know Smosh, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched her videos from time to time, and then every time, because the main host guy is also called Shane. And it's like, yeah, this feels kind of weird hearing the name a lot because, like, yeah, like we're used to Sonic Remix Shane, and and it's like, um. Ooh, but I am.
Oh, sorry.
But I am super excited. I'm so happy that we finally got more Kingdom Hearts 4 stuff at D23. I am so happy. I was just like, I've been hungry for 4KH4 news, and then we finally get like new trailer. I'm like, yes, please. I've been hungry for it for so long.
I'm hungry.
Because the marketing for KH4 was weird, because I forgot the very first teaser trailer was what, like 2019?
Roughly, yeah. It was
or
such a long time
2020?
ago.
Yeah, like we had that teaser trailer and we're like, oh neat. And then we don't hear anything for a while, and then we get 4 screenshots, you know, that was posted on the Kingdom Hearts official page, and it's like, okay. And then we finally get like a trailer. It's like, this is kind of weird. like the marketing was like a little bit inconsistent, you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
I'm kind of like, because the thing is, you're leaving us in the dark, and most people are like, is this game even being developed? You know, like, so a lot of people were like, you know, they were kind of like, is this game even happening? I'm like, it is, but, you know, we're talking about Square, where, you know, they are prioritizing other projects, because we got FF7 Revelation, and, you know, that's going to be coming out next year, so.
Yeah, that's definitely on the list for me, that what I'm gonna get. Oh god. God, like this!
Oh no. Oh no.
Yes, we've done so much together.
But yeah, because I feel like, you know, they seem to be prioritizing FF7 Revelation. But what are your thoughts on that, Trigger? Like, do you think they're like prioritizing FF7 Revelation? I don't have any problem with it. That's just what I'm, you know, if they're, because obviously Gamescom is like what, in 2 days, and then they're gonna show some games of like extended stuff, like gameplay and stuff. And I know FF7 Revelation is going to be one of the games that they're going to show more gameplay or something.
Yeah, honestly, I can care less about which game they prioritize first, whether it's Kingdom Hearts 4 or Revelations. Either way, both those games I do think are going to, like, shine brightly and just skyrocket. I mean, it's going to be good to, you know, the RPG communities out there and RPG fans.
Yeah. I was so happy when I saw the extended trailer. I was just like, finally, after so long. Like, it felt like an eternity to me. Where it's like, man, we haven't got anything new. But I'm finally glad that we finally got something. I'm very curious, Trigger. Did you watch the full extended trailer for KH4 that they showed at D23?
I did, yeah.
What are your thoughts on Coco?
I was not expecting Coco, honestly. I thought they would have just done something more with like Jack Skeleton, but that wasn't the case. But they do have that. They have to have like a little touch of horror somewhere in there, I think. And I think Coco will definitely take care of that.
Like, yeah.
There is as for what else is coming, I do feel like they're gonna add some more Final Fantasy to Kingdom Hearts 4.
Morning, aviators.
I would like that, man.
Because of where Sora ended up.
Yeah.
Like, like at first, like at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3, I thought like he ended up in like, as crazy as it sounds, from Final Fantasy 15, I thought he ended up in Insomnia. it looked like Insomnia.
Yeah, like a lot of people pointed that out too, because they're like, you know, when you know when you play the KH3 Remind DLC, you're just like, wait, and then people are putting the connection that, oh my gosh, is Nomura literally using the scrapped versus 13 for Kingdom Hearts? And the fact is, I wouldn't be surprised because that's what FF15 was before it became 15. Like,
Yeah.
you know, so the elements of the scrapped versus 13, I am not surprised if he is pulling elements from that and putting it in Kingdom Hearts. Like, because when you look at Yuzora, like lots of people are like, oh my gosh, like, oh my gosh, it looks like Noctis, but like with lighter, you know, hair.
Yeah, exactly. And then the change eye color. But yeah, that's what my thoughts were at first, is that it was Insomnia, but obviously that wasn't the case. But to me, I like those kind of I love those kind of Final Fantasies personally, where it's more like modern. Because it adds that touch of fantasy with like the modern world, and that's why I love it. That's why I love the games like, you know, like 15, 7, 13.
Yeah.
Ouch! That was my booty. Who did that? Stop it.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Like, because when you look at RPGs, you know, they try to be as traditional, right? Depending on the setting, but Final Fantasy shows us that, hey, we can have like a Final Fantasy game take place in modern day era. You know? Because like I love that 15 you can drive in a car. You know, that's really cool. It's like, oh neat, you could drive a car.
That was definitely one of the best parts, and that you could travel across like Lucis, and then like other regions too, like Altissia, and then overseas to like Niflheim territory, to like Tenebrae, Graulia, Niflheim. Well, Niflheim we didn't get much of, honestly. I was expecting more, because, you know, it's the enemy's kingdom. You expect there to be just a bit more than just, you know... I was expecting more with, like, the city itself, not just, like, the enemy's, like, capital base.
Ah, gotcha.
Which was Zegnoctis Keep. I know that game by heart at this point.
Gotcha.
Oh god, the leg's actually sinking my tank! I can't drive!
Oh, that's not good. Yeah, like someone mentioned in the chat that for the first time ever we get to play Donald and Goofy. I was happy. I was like, yay! And then I think I saw someone mention, finally we can teach Donald how to heal. I mean, they're not wrong, because like you played at least like Kingdom Hearts, right, Trigger?
Yeah, I played the first one and Birth by Sleep. I didn't finish the second, but I did complete the third.
Because there's this meme in the Kingdom Hearts community, is that Donald just doesn't heal you all the time, even when you put him on the setting of like heal you, you know, when your health is low. He does not do it a lot of the time, even if you put it on that. I don't know what's with the coding for Donald, but that's become a meme. and I love the mechanic in 2 where if you use like healing, it just like you just have to wait until it goes back. And it's like, yay, we don't have to rely on ethers anymore. It's like a recharging thing until your magic and all that. And I think I like the way KH2 does that, because it makes it so much easier to, you know, so that way you don't have to rely on Donald, because, like I said, Donald sucks at healing.
Yeah.
And, because I've noticed when I played the first Kingdom Hearts game, you didn't have the recharging magic thing. So the only thing you could do to restore your magic was the ethers, you know, or SLURS, you know. But if you ran out of that, yeah, you can't use magic anymore, you know. And I think that's why the first game was really hard because you didn't have the recharging magic. And I'm glad they kept that for 2 and 3. I'm like, thank God. I don't have to rely on SLURS or ethers. All I have to do is just wait until like after I heal myself, then it just recharges, and then you can like once it recharges back to blue, then you're fine.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I'm super excited to play Donald and Goofy because it's like, oh my gosh, after so many years, we finally get to play Donald and Goofy.
I mean, I'm surprised we have to play Mickey first before playing Donald and Goofy.
Well, the thing is, we don't know the sequence of events. Remember, it is a trailer, so we don't know who we end up playing first out of the 3, right?
Yeah.
So I don't like to run on the assumption that it's Mickey we're gonna play first. You know, because we, like I said, we don't know the sequential events, you know, of the game as of yet. So, because the most recent thing was obviously that trailer. So, but I'm super excited for KH4. And I love how Sora looks more Final Fantasy-esque looking too. And I think that's what makes, like, Sora, you could say Sora looks more grown up too, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, he kind of does. Oh, that's where you were. God dang it. I knew there was a second one, but I couldn't see him.
Oh. But yeah, like, I love how Sora looks.
Sorry, I got spooked there.
Was it like, enemy was like spooking you out? Gotcha.
No, it was more like I spawned in and there was like chaos. Just instant chaos.
Oh. Oh my gosh, but
this game is just so unpredictable.
Yeah, yeah. From what I've been hearing, yeah, it looked like the enemy was spooking you out because you're like, I think I got spooked right there. I'm like, yeah, they were doing it on purpose. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts 4. I am so happy we finally got something new out of it. You know, I've been like waiting for like so long. Because I had like this discussion with like, I know I had this discussion with like Kelp about like, if they were to hide, you know, since there's no confirmation that they put Star Wars as of yet, I asked them, which era of Star Wars would you like to see in Kingdom Hearts 4? As a hypothetical what if, right? Because we don't have no confirmation as of yet. And he said, oh, definitely the original trilogy with Darth Vader. I'm like, yeah, you know, come on, it's gotta be that one. You know, because like, it's so nostalgic for a lot of Star Wars fans. You know, so I don't blame Kelp. For like saying, yeah, original trilogy. And I said, just imagine if Sora got like, I really want to see how they would design like a lightsaber keyblade. Like to see like officially, you know.
Can you imagine if I know this is definitely never gonna happen, but it'd be badass if it did. And I'm only saying this because they did technically help make one of the movies, but what if they cross paths with Indiana Jones?
Ooh.
I know they made the Destiny Dial, which honestly we don't talk about that movie because it was pretty bad. But what if they went back to like the original, Indiana Jones? Sorry.
Oh my. Oh my.
This game gets too aggressive, I swear to God. Oh my
it
god.
would be so cool if they actually had Harrison Ford like reprise his role. That would be cool,
I
you
mean,
know,
if they get
to
Harrison Ford, he's definitely gonna have to be, you know, if Star Wars does make it in, he's definitely gonna have to be, uh, Han Solo. God, my brain fart is so bad there, I forgot the name. Han Solo.
yeah, because I know we were like discussing in a stream for Revo that like if they were to include Marvel, you know, hypothetically, you know, I think we discussed it has to be the first movie, so we're not putting in too many characters.
Yeah.
You know, because, you know, the main six, you know, that's easy to follow, you know, and I'm just like wondering which four would be like your allies, since there's only like 4 slots of like character allies, you know, since 3, obviously. um, I would say, I would think Captain America, Iron Man, probably Thor, and Hulk maybe would probably be the main 4 that would be your character allies. But what do you think, Trigger?
Honestly, Captain America is definitely one of them. Thor and Iron Man for sure. God damn this lag. But as for the fourth, I don't think it would be Banner slash Hulk. I think it would actually be Black Widow.
Ooh, I'm very curious. What's your reasoning for Black Widow?
Well, for one, she's got connections with Shield, just like
That's very true.
yeah, she's got connections with Shield. She's working with Fury. Fury would definitely have to be part of the movie for sure, since he runs Shield. And Shield technically helped make the Avengers. At least that's how it goes in the movie itself. But I do think Black Widow would have a huge hand in the movie regardless. But yeah, I don't think it'd be Banner's the 4. It would definitely be Black Widow for sure. Because she also helps brings the Avengers together, technically.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah. Like, because I would love to see what would Sora, if Sora's gonna dress more like a superhero, because he would stand out way too much. If you know what I mean. Like, imagine he's like right next to the Avengers and he's just so noticeably different.
I can't imagine what his Keyblade would look like in the Avengers thing. So
Yeah.
just because of Captain America's shield was so huge, and so was no, I couldn't. No, I'm having a brain fart. It wasn't technically Iron Man's, but Captain America was known for his shield. It was made out of vibranium, which was the strongest metal in the world. What if they make Sora's Keyblade out of that?
Oh, snap. That'd be cool, because then again, that Keyblade specifically wouldn't break so easily, you know, because it's made out of vibranium.
Unless you're Organization 13.
Yeah, when you think about it, they be breaking the laws of the world. It's like, oh, your Keyblade's made out of vibranium? No worries, we have Kingdom Hearts magic on our side. Like we could probably break that Keyblade if we wanted to.
Breaking the law, breaking the law.
Yeah, like, yeah, Emily, yeah, you bring up a good point. Like, I can definitely see Moana as a world in Kingdom Hearts 4. Like, can you imagine all that beautiful water animated in Kingdom Hearts 4 Unreal Engine? Oh
I mean,
my gosh,
just nowadays with the games we got, the water animations and textures just look so freaking gorgeous. Like, even now in this, they look freaking beautiful.
Yeah, like it looks hyper realistic too, just from what I'm seeing. Like, I'm seeing that you're like swimming. That looks hyper realistic.
It really does. What do you think you're doing, buddy? Get off the floor.
Oh no. But oh my.
Get off the floor. Everyone walk the dinosaur.
Oh my gosh.
Oh Lord.
But yeah, looking at that water, it's like in this game it looks hyper realistic. So I'm like, I would not be surprised at how beautiful, you know, especially because, you know, the water has a personality in Moana. If you guys seen the movie, the water does have a personality. So and see all of that beautiful ocean just animated in Kingdom Hearts, in the Kingdom Hearts 4 game. That's gonna be very gorgeous and beautiful. So that's why I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. I know lots of people would love to see Zootopia.
Ouch.
In Kingdom Hearts 4, which is another good pick. Do you want to know a Disney Pixar, like, a film I would love to see Trigger and Cage for?
What's that?
The Incredibles.
Oh, that would be awesome, actually. That's a good idea. Okay.
I'm just like, because I'm surprised and mind-boggled we haven't gotten it yet. Because I'm like, come on. We have a superhero family. It's like, you can have them, we can have literally like Bob, Helen, Violet, and Dash on your team. You know?
Yeah. If
as
anything,
character allies.
If anything, if they do go with The Incredibles, I hope it's the first movie rather than the second one.
Yeah, please, I would love it to be the first movie as well. Fighting Syndrome would be so much fun, and fighting that huge robot thing. Oh my gosh,
yeah,
that
the
thing
Omnidroid.
Yeah, the Omnidroid would give us a run for our money, especially in the harder difficulties. Because you can see how hard it was for Bob to fight that thing.
That's because it defeated so many supers, and it adapted to all those supers. It was run by artificial intelligence. That's how it kept getting better and better, until it can fight off against Bob. But here's the kicker as well. I'm very bone chilled by the first movie, especially for Sora, because we all know the scene with the computer, Operation Chronos, where Bob learns the truth about all the supers being killed off.
Yeah.
Imagine how Sora would react to that.
Oh yeah, for sure. Cause literally Bob was like, oh my gosh, all my superhero friends. Cause that part was pretty dark. You know, like you said, yeah, it was pretty dark, and that was literally in a kids movie.
I got it.
When you think of.
I got it. This is gonna over grill or overcook by a long shot. Every hero that was killed off, what if they came back in The Incredibles as heartless?
Oh no! Please don't break my heart. I don't want to be fighting that. That's just a horrible thought. I'm like, you know, if you know what I mean, that's even more heartbreaking. If you know what I mean.
Well, yeah, they find out that the supers were defeated, but then they get taken back into the world as heartless, or even worse, as nobodies.
Well, nobodies are pretty much like the empty husk of a heartless.
Yeah, that's true.
So nobodies are only created once heartless are around. So, it's kind of like cause and effect. If you know what I mean.
Yeah. I mean, it would be so bone chilling because we all know what happened to Baymax in the third game. His old body came back. It wasn't his processing, but it was his old form.
Yeah. That part was also heartbreaking when I was playing San Francisco in 3. I'm like when Dark Riku is literally oh yeah, I'm just gonna bring back an old buddy of yours, and then you literally have to fight him. I'm like, no, why game? Why are you making me do this? It's so heartbreaking. Where you oh no, don't tell me we have to fight the old Baymax. That part was heartbreaking to me. I'm just wow, wow, game, you're making me heartbreak from this.
Yeah. But there is one Disney series they gotta bring back, and that is Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, yes. I loved it in 3. They did such a good job where you could actually like man the ship and you can go to like the other islands. That was such a great addition to that world. Like,
I guarantee you
so real.
I guarantee you they took that out of Assassin's Creed Black Flag. It was a very similar concept. But the question is, which movie would they do next if they did Pirates of the Caribbean?
Oh, that's true, because I believe in 2 they did the first one, of course, Curse of the Black Pearl, and then what was, oh my gosh, I forgot what the in Cage 3 it's based off of. Oh my gosh, I do not remember the order of the movie, so let me look this up because I will not remember. I have to like look this up.
Oh, Chad, let a girl cook. Let her cook.
Okay, so it was, of course, Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl was the first one, and that's what the KH2's iteration, and then I think, was it at World's End?
It was technically
based off of? Or was it Dead Man's Chest?
It was technically both of them, I think, because in the game, when you're fighting against the Flying Dutchman, the Pearl is also being attacked by the Kraken. So the Kraken somehow is still alive. But we see in the movie itself, it got beached and killed off.
Yeah. So it's basically Dead Man's Chest and at World's End, like, mixed together then.
The Dead Man's Chest at World's End.
Yeah, like, I love that they actually gave them actual pirate outfits in 3. Oh my gosh. Sora outfit, it's like 1,000 over 10.
Definitely.
Like, and I love how they made, even though Donald and Goofy are more cartoony, I feel like I feel like what they did with Donald and Goofy, making them less cartoony, they did it pretty well in 3. Like, cause I was like a little bit worried. I'm like, Donald and Goofy are the most cartoony in that world, you know, like in any world when you think about it. So it's just like, okay. And you know, when I saw the trailer for Pirates, I'm like, oh, they actually made them less cartoony, and I'm like, okay, this actually works.
Technology really helped them.
Yeah, because I know before they revealed Pirates for KH3, I was a little bit worried, like, okay, if they are getting actual legitimate pirate outfits, like, they need to make Donald and Goofy less cartoony, because obviously Pirates is live action, right? So it's like, how do you make cartoony characters less cartoony? And I think they balanced it pretty well where we can tell it's still them, but, you know, obviously because of how dull the colors are, like, I think it definitely helped where it made them less cartoony, if you know what I mean. So, Pirates, like, I enjoyed manning the ship. That was so much fun. It was definitely a lot of fun. And I also love San Francisco, where you can just, like, explore, and you can go up buildings. That was so fun.
Oh yeah, I have to agree. That was amazing. And I'll say about the Pirates of the Caribbean world, it's based on At World's End. So pretty much the final chapter of William Turner.
Trigger said it was like,
not.
he said it's like both, like Dead Man's Chest and At World's End, like mixed together. That's what Trigger said.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that's because, like, if you remember from the battle with the Flying Dutchman, the Kraken attacks the Black Pearl. So in the original movie, the Kraken was killed off and beached, but in the game, it's still alive and kicking. So that was a bit screwy with me, honestly, the first time I saw that, because, like, that's not in par with the movies. But then again, they got to work with what they've got. I just personally think for Pirates of the Caribbean, for Kingdom Hearts 3, I think they should just stuck to Dead Man's chest, just to keep it like fair, simple, and extend it for as long as they want. But they rushed it when they combined the both of them together.
It's kind of like they had to like skip out on a lot from both of the movies, you know, because of the way, obviously they have to incorporate Sora, Donald, and Goofy. But I feel like the world that they butchered the most was Arendelle. I was like, this is like, okay, this is like an okay world, but like to me it just felt like Sora, Donald, and Goofy being blown off the mountain. That's literally what it boiled down to.
Yeah, I can
Like,
see that. And the story feels like literally the same cinematic scenes as the movie, with Sora on it.
Yeah. It was just funny that they literally recreated the Let It Go sequence, and it's like you just see Sora and Donald Goofy like, oh, that's Elsa, and they're like chasing after her. Like during the song sequence, I'm just like, this is interesting. Okay.
That's definitely another world they're gonna have to add into the next Kingdom Hearts. It's like Arendelle again, but the second movie.
Like
with the travels to what was that land called again that they traveled to from Arendelle? It was with the
I don't
four,
remember.
elementals or sprites or whatever it was.
I know it's like some kind of mystical forest or something. I don't remember the name. I literally need to look it up because I don't remember. Where is it? Oh, well, I don't know if that's the name of it. They talk about Northuldra. I think that's literally the tribe that their mom is from. Anna and Elsa's mom. I guess they just call it Enchanted Forest. But I don't know. Does anybody know the name?
I don't remember, as I haven't seen Frozen 2 in a while.
Okay, let me see name of Enchanted Forest. I'm sorry, I don't remember the name.
Speaking of Frozen 3, when there was actually rumors that Elsa will be in a relationship with another princess, are you telling me in the D23 you're literally seeing that princess or queen you're seeing in the teaser is pretty much going to be Elsa's partner?
I think what's interesting is that from that teaser that they showed at D23, some people are like saying this is similar to the Once Upon a Time, where Anna and Elsa in that show literally have to deal with like an evil aunt. I don't know if that's true, but apparently they said Frozen 3 seems to be based off of that from Once Upon a Time. But I'm like, I don't know. That's literally pure speculation. But I think they said it just looks similar because they said, oh, the evil aunt crashed Anna's wedding in Once Upon a Time. So I was like, oh, I'm like, they're basing it off that then? I don't know how true it is. You know, that was just off of like people's comments, like saying, I've seen one, like, you know, the people who seen Once Upon a Time. But yeah, I don't know how true that is, but apparently this character like interrupts like Anna's wedding, obviously. I still laughed at Olaf's line. It's like, you're a terrible husband. Like, Olaf had no chill saying that. He's like, you're a terrible husband. I was like, dude, they just got married. Why are you putting this expectation on Kristoff?
Hey, I'm gonna say, thinking about what's his Frosty, right? Is that his name?
Olaf.
Olaf. When you go to a Frozen musical, one thing you should never do, whenever he plays sing his song, don't ever say the word puddle.
Gotcha.
Because you want to know why? the performers are going to react so bad.
Oh. Oh my god.
Oh, also, I wanted to say I'm currently in the progress of getting the PS4 version of the 1.5 2.5 HD remix. I'm getting the case to collect all of my Kingdom Hearts games.
Oh god.
I know that like I'm super excited to see what other like if they're gonna add any other like Disney Pixar, but I know for a fact that what I really want, you know, I really want Incredibles in Cage 4 because like Incredibles is like it's like perfect.
What if Finding Nemo's in this?
I'm just wondering how does it fit into the overall theme though? That's what I'm wondering. Because I feel like when they put worlds, it's like a thematic theme that fits the story of what they're telling.
Soul would be a great example.
Yeah, Soul, yeah.
I got it. How about Wally?
Ooh. I'm just wondering how that will work in the Kingdom Hearts games. Because it's like some Disney Pixar movies, it's hard for me to imagine, like, you know, like Wall-E, I'm just wondering how does that work in terms of thematic meaning, you know? Same thing with like Up, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm trying to figure out, like, I can't even imagine. Like I said, if Square can pull it off, I'll be like, hey, I'll be impressed because I'm not that creative to think like, how would this world work? You know,
I mean,
you know,
you gotta think of it. You gotta think of it this way when it comes to Sora, and then with Wally, because Wally, unfortunately, as we all know, as the story goes, as the movie goes, he's very depressed because he's all that's left on the world. Literally, like the last one on the entire planet. He's alone. So there's a lot of darkness within him, in his heart / processing. Come on, you. Oh God, this looks so bad.
That's such a funny transition. You're like talking about Wally, and they're like, and then I'm still focusing on this.
I'm talking about Wally's pain, and I'm in pain.
Oh my
but yeah, like it just depends if Square can pull it off, and I'll be like, hey, I'll be impressed if they pull it off. Because I know when it comes to thematic theming, that's why they pick those specific worlds. You know, I know I enjoed Toy Box in 3. That was a lot of fun. You're so small compared to like Woody and Buzz, which is funny to think about. It's like Woody's like a freaking giant. And I love how small you can be because you're like, wow, this toy store is really huge. You know, when you're that small.
Yeah.
But it's definitely a lot of fun.
Yeah, I do think there would be potential for Wally. You are a punk. As I was trying to say before that happened. I do think there is potential for Wally because Sora is known to help like cure and like help like bring like positive energy to those who like need it, like those who are so close to the darkness with their heart. And honestly, when it comes to characters, I don't think there's anybody closer to darkness than Wally because of what he's been through. So that's why I think it would work.
Like, but I'm very curious. What was your thoughts, Trigger, of seeing Hades in the trailer, and then he's like, "But Sora's not here." Like he's just done with this boy. Like the way he's just crossing his arms, because they're like asking Hades if Sora's soul is there. He's like, "But Sora's not here." Like I just love how Hades is like, I'm just done. Like, he has that face look of like, yeah, I'm just done.
That's because like Sora already screwed his like original plan back in the 3rd game. So it's like he just feels like he's out of options on like how to win the war against Zeus. So that's probably why he's in that slump.
Yeah.
But one thing's for sure, knowing Hades, he's gonna twist it around. So he's gonna try to keep Goofy and Donald there in the underworld, like for good. Because that's what he does to anybody that goes to the underworld. He tries to keep them there for good. So I do think that's gonna happen to Goofy and Donald. They're gonna have to fight their way out.
Ooh, interesting.
He's gonna pull like a full-on like 180, probably out of revenge.
I mean, he's like, Sora's not there to save you both, so you better learn how to. You know, I think, you know, I'm super excited to see where the story is going because, like, it really sucks that they canceled Missing Link because Missing Link was supposed to fill in some story gaps too, but
Yeah.
we never got a clear answer why they canceled Missing Link. You know, because that would have given us more context. Because obviously, at the end of the previous mobile games, you know, with Ephemer, you know, like each of like the leaders ends up in a different name, you know, different time, you know, and it's like we need more story context. And Missing Link was supposed to give us that, but Square's like, no, we're just gonna cancel. It's like, no, I need to see what happens to this character. I was so.
Then I'm assuming that Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to retcon everything from Missing Link. Sadly,
I don't know because the thing is, they never even released it, so it's like, how are we even gonna know what is being retconned?
what if that is the main series? What is that? What if that's a series in Disney Plus?
Oh, that's a good point actually. Yeah, they did announce the actual anime. I am super excited for that.
So basically, the reason why they cancel it is probably that show.
I mean, you do bring up a good point, Gokin. That could probably be a huge reason because obviously the anime is not even gonna focus on Sora. It's just gonna, I think, develop the lore, you know, about the Kingdom Hearts universe, which I think is a good thing because, you know, if you have like, you know, like people who are just coming into the Kingdom Hearts series and then they haven't played the games, it's like the anime will explain some lore, you know. It's like another good way to expand the world of Kingdom Hearts, even though, like I said, it's not going to be about Sora.
So basically, like, for those who are watching the TV show, they're gonna be like, "Why are they talking about Sora?"
They're like, "Who's this Sora? Who's this Sora?" Right?
What's a Sora?
Oh my gosh! It just reminds me of that scene from like Avengers: Infinity War. It was like, where is Gamora? I'll do you one better. Who's
Why
Gamora?
is Gamora?
I'll do you one better. Why is Gamora?
So I kind of feel like it's like that. Like who is Sora? Where is Sora? Why is Sora? But I'm very curious to see who this character is because I think the character has like what, black hair? Or
please don't tell me that's Vanitas.
I don't think it is because the hair is like it looks like it's Noctis, but it's
also Trigger. I
not.
want to mention him. I'll tell you who. I'll tell you technically Noctis is in Kingdom Hearts, but instead he's Yozora.
I mean, yeah, like the clothes is similar.
I mean,
because that's pretty much the vision of how Nomura-san visioned. Instead of, because after he got booted out of Versus 13, which converted to Final Fantasy 15.
I mean, like, I kind of figure it's gonna have some kind of resemblance to Final Fantasy 15 because even the city that Sora goes to, it looks like Insomnia from 15. Like, it's pretty close. I was like, there's no way that could be Insomnia. It's too freaking good to be true.
Oh my gosh, this is a
Are
really
you talking
good
about
question.
Insomnia and Citadel from Final Fantasy 15?
Yeah, the Citadel, that's what I was thinking. Like, the Capitol building for Insomnia.
Yeah, I can see why, but The only thing is just the building. That's it.
Oh my gosh. I just see a really good question in the YouTube chat trigger. It's by Sin.T.Hedgehog. I wonder if Trigger has his own keyblade, what would it look like? That's a great question.
If I had my own keyblade?
Yeah, like what would the theme be, and what like special ability would your keyblade have? Because in 3, you know, the keyblades have special abilities. You know, that it can turn into like it can turn into specific weapons, so
A big ass gun? I don't know. That's actually a really good question. I'm not sure honestly how to answer that one.
Oh wait. I think I actually drew my OC having a keyblade. I forgot what I named it though. Because I literally need to... Okay, let me go get it, and then I'll put it in the side chat here. Oh no wait, oh yeah, I don't have permission. I'll just DM the trigger. Because I realize I can't post it in the side chat because I don't have perm. But yeah, that's my OC's keyblade.
See? Oh, screen. What can I see? What can I see your OC's keyboard?
Oh wait, let me. I just DM.
awesome.
Wait, let me go find you, Gokin, so I can DM you, because I don't have perm to put in like the side chat as of yet, so I have to wait until like Trigger fixes
I keep
that.
forgetting to fix that. I'll have to fix that after I'm done this stream.
Okay, let me just DM you. This is my OC. I drew this back in 2021, but that's my OC's keyblade.
Oh, makes sense. I can see what you did. I can see that it matches your OC.
Mm-hmm.
I think I figured out an answer to your question there, Sin. Or an answer. Bleh. So originally when I made Trigger, I customized his own guns as well. They nicknamed as the Scar Strikers, and they were basically gun designs that I've replicated to a specific gun from Destiny 2, which is known as the Hawkmoon. So, obviously I just changed it to my own like design of the Hawkmoon. But if I had to give Trigger a Keyblade, I would somewhat like modify it similar to the gun I made for Trigger, like same detailing and all, but obviously just not as a gun. No, like as a Keyblade instead of a gun. Yeah. Sorry, my brain's like somewhat baked from so many deaths in this game in the last hour.
I mean, because what you can do is, like, remember in 3, the Keyblade does transform, so you can have it as a Keyblade and then, like, have it, like, change into, like, guns, you know, because that's what 3 gave us, where, like, the Keyblade, it has a Keyblade transformation. Depending on the Keyblade you have, it changes into it, like, a different weapon. So that's something, you know.
Not a bad idea, actually.
Because if I remember correctly, I think if you had like the Keyblade from Toy Box, or wait, what's it from Toy Box that it turns into like a hammer or something?
I think so.
I think so, yeah.
I think, yeah. So like depending on the Keyblade, like I said, you can have that as like your custom Keyblade, because in 3. Keyblade transformations happen, so like it can be like the Keyblade can be like you know, inspired off of like maybe like maybe off your love for like military jets, you know. Just another thought.
Not a bad idea, actually.
You know, like I based off mine off of like because I forgot the name of the Keyblade that I gave it, but I know it's based off dreams because that's what my OC ability is. you know, her powers. You know, she protects the dreams and all that. I just forgot the special ability and what her Keyblade transforms into, but um, but yeah, I didn't really think that far ahead. I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna draw my OC with her own Keyblade. So I didn't really think about no Keyblade transformations or anything, or special ability or anything like that. So, um, but yeah, but yeah.
Yeah.
I love the Keyblade transformations. Like, I think my favorite Keyblade, I think in 3, I think it was like the one that you get from Corona. The one that looks like shaped, like the way it looks like the tower. And then like its final move is like a tower builds up and it's like a lot of light beaming out.
Yeah, that one's pretty dope.
I think that's like my favorite like world Keyblade, because I used it a lot in my playthrough. Like as soon as I got it, I'm like, oh, this is neat. I like this. And then if I feel like if I want to be like Amy Rose, I just attach the toy box Keyblade because it turns into a hammer. I like
I can see why.
Like I would like to think like if you're like in a mood where you're like, I want to like unleash my rage as, you know, quote unquote Amy Rose holding her Pico Pico hammer, just equip the toy box Keyblade and it turns into a hammer. I think I enjoyed how they incorporated also Monstropolis. I think they did that pretty well in 3. I kind of like when they recreated that KH1 scene trigger. The one was like, Sora, do the funny face. What? Okay. He just his monster.
I know. I remembered in the manga version, it was like a cat. His face looked like a cat.
Yeah, it's like if you guys have seen the face, it's so funny. Like in KH1, it's so funny, but then it's super weird when he does it in his monster form. But it's like, oh, I see, they're doing the callback to that scene in KH1. Like I like his KH1 version of it, you know, because it's more funny. Like, meanwhile in 3, it's like it doesn't look right. Like, he's like, do the funny special or do the funny face, and because obviously they needed Boo to laugh, you know, because they, you know, it's obviously after the first film, you know, and stuff, and they actually do laughter instead of scaring. I think my favorite scene from Monstropolis was you know that meme trigger, right? The Yeetus Vanitas?
Yeah.
Where Sully just grabs them and he just throws them through doors. And he's like, we're just gonna throw a door within a door within a door. I was just like, okay, this is interesting. Like, I found it funny that he got like yeeted by, like, I feel like the Disney characters had like funny moments to shine, because everyone lists the moments in 3 that like literally like we had Woody roasting young Xehanort, and then we have Yeetus Vanitas, and then we literally have oh my gosh, what's that third one? Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, the one with like Jack Sparrow where he just does his like smelly breath to Luxord and then he falls in the water. I was just like, okay, this game is supposed to be really serious because, you know, it's advancing the story, but like you get these like funny moments and stuff. And I kind of like also that Jack Sparrow remembers him. And he's like, no, Parley. He's like, look around. we're a little busy. Like, I like how he's calling him out. He's like, dude, really? You really gonna pull that card on me when we're dealing with this that's happening in the background? That scene was pretty funny. I don't know if you remember that scene trigger where like Jack Sparrow like blows his breath onto Luke's sword, then he like falls in the water.
Which is kind of funny because that's exactly what Jack did to Will in the third movie. But they had to do it to Luke's sword instead. Which was like, you know, to me it was very satisfying to see because the guy was a jerk.
Yeah, because he literally tried to pull the parlay. You know, he tried to pull the parley card, and he's like, no, no parley. Look around you. Can't you see that we're busy right now? Like, I kind of like how Jack Sparrow was calling him out. That scene was just glorious. He's like, no, no parley. So, like, there was, like, I remember people were like, oh my gosh, like, especially with, like, Woody roasting young Xehanort. In that one scene where he's like, my guess is no one's ever loved you. I was like, oh, but that scene hits more harder now once you at least seen like the cutscenes in Dark Road, which is about Xehanort, you know, when he was younger. So that scene really does hit different though. It's like everyone just be like, oh my gosh, Woody's roasting young Xehanort, but then when you look back at it after watching Dark Road, like someone's walkthrough, you're like, yeah, that really hits harder now. Because, like, yeah, Xehanort's been through the ringer when you think about it. If you've seen, like, the cutscenes of someone's stream of Dark Road, which is also very important stuff to know about Xehanort and his when he was younger, it's really sad. Like, that's just so funny. I say it's really sad, and then I see that you get that you fell in the water. What is the weird timing on that?
Oh lordy.
Oh my gosh. Sin T Hedgehog literally said, what about the moment Jack Sparrow was running away from the thousands of island warriors? That was hilarious.
So, okay, so let me ask you one thing. Why was Kingdom Hearts, what was the story about Kingdom Hearts Dark World? Did young Xehanort got fired by the job that he dreamed of? That's why he decided to start a Keyblade War?
Like, I think it's more complex than that, though.
It's joke, by the way.
Yeah, like, I would say, you know, if for those who haven't watched someone's playthrough of Dark Road, you're gonna see how that scene in Cage 3 of Woody roasting young Xehanort really changes your perspective. Like, you're gonna be like, oh snap, that really does hit different now. Like, I don't know if you've seen, like, the cutscenes in Dark Road, Trigger.
I have not actually.
Because it really changes your perspective. Like, once you do see those scenes in Dark Road, and then you go back to Cage 3 and watch that scene where, like, Woody's roasting young Xehanort, it really changes your perspective. You're like, oh. Like, I was like, uh-oh. Like, it really changed my perspective. I was just like, you know. And I think, you know, Dark Road really gives you the answers as to why he wanted to ignite the Keyblade War, you know. So,
yeah.
You know, like, it gives you more perspective, you know, because when you think about it, Xehanort is not a black and white villain, you know. He's more complex than that. But obviously, you know, from like, from like the hero's perspective, like, oh, he's a guy we need to stop. It's like, yeah, on the surface level, yeah, he needs to be stopped, you know. And when you think about it, Xehanort is the reason why Sora almost fell to the darkness.
Yeah.
In Dream Drop distance, you know. And you gotta admit, in 3, everyone, like, I felt so bad for Sora in that game because even Pete was like saying, oh my gosh, it looked like he got weaker. I'm like, freaking Pete of all people mentions that. Like, and then Sora's like, did I look like I got weaker? I'm like, darn you, Xehanort. If it wasn't for Xehanort, Sora wouldn't have been. Sora wouldn't have been in that situation, you know, and it really sucks. Like, because I'm not sure if you remember that trigger, that there was like characters mentioning that Sora looked like he got weaker.
Oh yeah, I remember that. It was back in 3 with the confrontation with Pete and Maleficent.
Yeah, like Pete's like, oh my gosh, he's like, let's just squash him. It looked like he got weaker. I'm like, freaking Pete of all people.
Not even Maleficent wanted to take him on because she knew like how weak he was, and she just thought that he just wasn't worth her time.
Yeah, like that really sucks. I felt really bad for Sora, and even like especially with like Donald like saying like even Yensid's like saying you cannot enter the realm of darkness until you have the power of waking. And I'm like, how is he supposed to do that? If you know what I mean, like I think for like the first half of the game, Yensid keeps reiterating that, and it's like, dude, you're not even telling Sora how is he supposed to do that. You're basically telling him, yeah, you need to figure that out for yourself. And it's funny, by the time when they go to rescue, you know, after they rescue Aqua, you know, they go to find Ventus. And then Ventus is like saying, you never lost it. It's just sleeping inside you. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, what?
Like, the power of the waking was always inside of us all along.
I hated that because it's like, I think the writing was just a little off with that, in my opinion, because it's like Yensid is like telling Sora, you need the power of waking, and then Sora goes through the worlds and he still hasn't awakened it until it's like, oh yeah, it's time to wake up Ventus, and then Ventus is like telling him, you've always had it, it was just sleeping, and it's like, Yensid, you didn't bother to tell Sora this? Like, you're a freaking master, and you didn't bother to tell. I don't know. The writing was just wonky in 3, but I think Remind DLC really helped with more context.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Leah, are you excited for Kingdom Hearts 4?
Yeah, we've been like talking about that actually.
I wasn't here. I was with some other friends.
Good.
But yeah, 4, I'm definitely excited. I'm so happy we finally got news. It just felt like an eternity for one thing. And I know, I did enjoy 3, don't get me wrong, but it's just that the writing's a little off, and you know, some people feel like 2 was definitely a lot better than 3. I've been hearing that argument, you know, which is fair, it's their prerogative, because I played 2, I enjoyed 2's story.
Kingdom Hearts 2 is better in terms of gameplay.
Yeah, in terms of gameplay.
Because Tokyo Team made this, and Kingdom Hearts 3 is made by the Osaka team, so there's like a massive difference in terms of gameplay mechanics, you know, and especially the music as well.
Yeah, I think what the mechanics I did enjoy in, yeah, I think in 3 I enjoyed that like walking up walls, you know. I think that was more refined in 3. Like I had like no issue running up the walls, and I think that was really fun to do. I think also I really I think also I really love that when you fall down, it really feels cinematic, and then Sora just rolls. He kind of does a little bit of a spin dash to like break his fall, and I think that's really cute. Like, you've noticed that trigger, right? When you're falling down from a great height, like Sora actually does a roll, you know, to break his fall, you know, when he lands, and I think that was really fun. I think my favorite like fight was like, I think it was fighting the Rock Titan, because he used the train for that one.
Yeah, I remember that one. That was insane with the Titans. That was
Yeah.
That was definitely one of my personal favorite battles, is because like you had more than just the one enemy, you had all of them together, and just all of them together, man, like they're a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah. Yeah, because I love that the Rock Titan boss fight was like a prelude to that too. Because it's one of the very few boss fights where you use the train. And then like when the Rock Titan's about to punch you, you hear Goofy say jump, and it's so cinematic. And you see Sora like jumping like in a movie, you know? Like it
Yeah.
felt very cinematic, and I love that. It's like I love when like a boss fight feels cinematic, you know, because it kind of feels like you're watching a movie, even though it's a video game. I definitely, like I said, I definitely enjoyed the Rock Titan fight, and then all four of them together. Cause like fighting all four of them was definitely tough, because it's like, oh no, you gotta deal with like the tornado, and you gotta deal with the Rock Titan, you gotta deal with the ice one, and you gotta deal with the lava one. It's like individually they're not that hard, but when they're like together, like, ooh, yeah, no wonder they're called the Titans. You know, they are a force to be reckoned with.
So basically, when you're playing when you're in the Coliseum part, you're pretty much playing Attack on Titan.
In a sense, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, like, yeah, individually they're really nothing, but together they're definitely a force to be reckoned with. And the Wind one, like the Wind Titan, was just a freaking nuisance, if anything.
Yeah, yeah, because in a way, it's like the Wind Titan pretty much distracts you, because they can like suck you in, you know, and it's like, oh man, you know. I
Well, it's
think
not just that, but it also sabotages you against the lava and the Ice Titan.
Yeah, I hated that. That was annoying, because it's kind of like you have to watch all four of them to see, like, you know, to see who's going to attack you and how to evade them. That was definitely tough. Definitely tough. Especially if you're on the higher difficulties. Oh my gosh. They were a pain to deal with.
Yeah. Hey, Tails go.
I'm trying to remember. I think the easiest boss, I'm trying to remember in 3 which one was like the easiest for me.
I can't get over these freaking graphics with the water, man, in this game. It's just so clean. So good.
Yeah. I would say in 3, I would probably say maybe the Dark Baymax fight is probably the easiest for me. I don't know about you guys. Because that one, I enjoyed that one, because literally, like, since you can't, like, you have like the Baymax to heal you anyways. So I think that's what made that fight pretty easy, because if you know the spray heals you and you don't have to rely on your own magic or anything.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
I think the gameplay mechanic is locked to, like, oh, this is what Baymax can do for you while you're fighting, you know, Dark Baymax. So I think that's what made that fight easy, because, like, unless if you didn't know his spray healed you, you could easily lose. You know, but once you figure out that, oh, the spray actually heals your HP, okay, we're good. Because I think when I first played it, I didn't realize that's what the spray did. I was so dumb. And I was just like, why am I dying so easy? And then when I tried out the spray, it healed my HP. I'm like, I am so dumb. The spray heals your HP. I was literally so dumb. Like, I was so dumb. But now when I look back, that fight was actually pretty easy. I don't know which world's boss was easy for you guys in 3.
It would also have to be the Baymax fight for me. It was also one of my favorites too.
Yeah. I would say, like, you know, for the longest time, I think it was the fight that I did not truly understand at first was the one where you fight Hans and he turns into that wolf heartless. And you know how there's like this thing where it could easily like kill you and your entire party, I think? I never, like, it took me like several tries to figure out how am I supposed to stop this. I was so dumb. So it took me a while to figure that out. So, yeah, that one was like, it was only tough because I didn't know how to figure out how to counteract that, like, specific attack. Ooh, okay, so Luffy asked, hey Leah, in Kingdom Hearts 3, which of the reveal in the story caught you off guard? That's a great question. I know definitely a lot of things caught me off guard. But I would say for me, it's that post-credit scene where Xigbar is revealed to be freaking Leishu. Like, I don't know if that caught you off guard, Trigger.
Isn't that the same with like the black box that's finally revealed?
Yeah.
Or supposedly the black box?
Yeah. That scene where it's like, Luciu, is that you? And then it's like freaking Xigbar and you're like, what? That reveal caught me off guard. Because I never suspected him at all. You know? So it was definitely that reveal. I think another reveal, I think this was like a theory for years until 3, like literally confirmed it. Go King Trigger, you guys heard the theory that that Terra was like the guardian, right, for Ansem, Seeker of Darkness?
Yes.
Yeah, that theory came true in 3. I was like, wait a minute, what? I was like, that theory is true? Yeah, that was another reveal that caught me off guard. I was like, oh my gosh, they confirmed a freaking theory! Like, that was also another one. Oh yeah, Trigger, they asked the same question. Which plot reveal in the story of Page 3 caught you off guard?
For me, like, which was really shocking, surprising. That part with Luciu, don't get me wrong, that got me right to the bone, but honestly, for me, which was also the most heartbreaking, was the death of Kairi, or supposedly the death of Kairi, when Xehanort slashed her. It was like, I didn't think he would actually do it. I thought he was just keeping her as like leverage, but turns out she was like needed.
Well, the thing is, he needed Sora to strike him, you know, to forge the keys, right? Because he knows that, like, he literally needs to do it in front of Sora to get Sora to attack him, you know. That was the whole point. Because if he didn't go through with it, Sora wouldn't clash with him, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So literally, that's why Xehanort had to, like, go, oh my gosh, I think Sin is drawing your OC. Because, like, they Sin T Hedgehogs, like, hey Trigger, if there was a particular kind of jacket that you would like your OC to wear, what would it be? Like, they're asking these questions of, like, I'm very curious, Sin, are you drawing Trigger's OC? I'm very curious, because it sounds like you're asking these questions while he's streaming, so it's giving me some... it sounds like you're going to draw Trigger's OC. I'm sorry,
I guess to answer that question, personally with me, when it comes to the characters in Final Fantasy, or sorry, not Final Fantasy, but
3 hours ago, the Japanese Maritime
Kingdom
Self-Defense Force
Hearts,
reported a Pax carrier off
Sid's
the Southern
outfit was
Island
definitely one of my personal favorites.
Intelligence confirmed a fully armed carrier strike group
I don't know, like just him with like just his like gear with the goggles. It gave me like engineering vibes, and Sid was always known to be like the smart / engineer of like the Final Fantasy games, including 7. Especially in
when the target is vulnerable, breach and destroy the carrier.
it doesn't count, but I like to think it does. But he was one hell of a leader as well in Final Fantasy 16, even though he technically wasn't an engineer. Dang, it's. Well, I'm having a brain fart now. Like, there's just so much going on, but I guess that's really the best way to handle. What in the world are you doing, buddy? You need to go back to pilot school. I don't know. I guess Sid's like outfit's really the best way I can answer that question. What in the world are you guys doing?
Oh, yes, Luffy. I just saw Luffy's comment just now. They said another big reveal for me was seeing the lingering will show up. Yes, yeah, that was so fun to watch. And literally, yeah, Donald released the biggest magic attack he had. Yeah, according to Final Fantasy, Zeta Flare is the most powerful flare. So, from what I've heard.
Zeta Flare in Final Fantasy 16 was godly. It was terrifying and menacing to go against.
Oh wait, was it the specific icon? That
It was Bahamut, yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Bahamut? It reminds me of that Zell from the Final Fantasy parody. The way he said that. Bahamut?
I still found it so funny that Donald can perform a Zeta Flare like Bahamut, which is crazy to think about.
No, I just realized something, because a lot of the Final Fantasy games that we've had in the past, Jesus, they included the new icons like, you know, Titan, Ifrit, Shiva, Leviathan. What if they added the icons into Kingdom Hearts 4?
Oh my gosh. Sora would be an ant.
Especially against Titan.
Yeah, because I've seen how some of those icons are huge. I was like, what in the world?
Especially in 16, man, they were insane.
I'm very curious, Trigger, who is like the tallest icon in 16?
In 16...
wait,
I believe it's Titan, if I'm not mistaken.
What is it, Leah?
Who's the tallest icon in 16? Because I know you played 16 as well.
The tallest icon, but could you elaborate what icon is in the 16?
Well, the gods, basically.
Yeah, you know the humans that have like those summons inside them?
Aeons and whatever the Square Enix calls it. Okay, so... It's been a while since I played this game. I'm thinking Ultima's icon. Or
Because-
maybe you could say Titan.
Yeah, because Trigger said Titan's probably like the tallest icon in FF16. Let me see what Google says.
I mean, that's my assumption, especially after Titan evolves into, you know, that mountain-sized Titan. Like, after he eats the Mother Crystal, I was like, what in the world are you doing, buddy? This ain't lunchtime.
Okay.
And then I saw him, like, grow, like, 10 times the size, like, you stuff, buddy? Is lunchtime over?
Okay, so I guess the Titan lost? Is that what he turns into?
Yeah, Titan lost.
Okay, yeah, that's what Google says. So Titan lost it. Yeah, you're pretty much right. When Titan, like, evolves and grows even bigger, like, oh. I forgot, who's the person who had Titan?
Kupka, he was that really buffed up guy.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
This lag is really screwing me up. Jesus. Yep. I
My
got screwed.
gosh. But yeah, like I would be like, whoa, Sora, how are you gonna take down like those icons?
Titan Lost.
Yeah. It's like because Sora is gonna be like a freaking ant if you put like Titan Lost right next to Sora.
I mean,
Sora will be like a freaking ant.
I mean, Ifrit was already an ant compared to Titan Lost, so the question is Sora really an ant or is he smaller than that?
Good question. What's smaller than an ant? An atom? An atom molecule, I guess?
Head lice, I guess.
Oh no, head lice.
I'm trying to literally like because I literally I know I mentioned I would love to see like literally a Final Fantasy world in. You know, like it would be cool if it was like Midgar or something. And it was like based off the remake one, you know. That would be cool.
What if Sora crossed paths with Sephiroth again?
He's like, I know you. You're Cloud's Heartless. What are you talking about?
I know you. You're Cloud's pain in the ass.
Oh, if you want to know a lot of gags about Kingdom Hearts, just a pancake.
Oh my
Watch
gosh.
it.
I've seen just a pancake man when it comes to Kingdom Hearts.
Okay, I believe you. Okay, I believe you.
Oh my gosh. I think my when I think it was the Cage Stray one, it's like you didn't win, Sander. Gosh, it's like gosh darn it, Kairi. Like that's what they say. They don't say Kairi, they say Kairi.
The way to pronounce nominee is nomine.
I laugh at like the funny pronunciations. I'm just like, man, that's so funny.
Okay, Leah, I actually do have a joke about this because do you know how many times that Just a Pancake was making fun of Ansem saying darkness, the secret of darkness? Have you, Trigger and Leah, have you seen Konosuba?
No.
Oh my god.
Trigger, you saw it, right? You know the show, right?
No, I haven't.
Okay. There is a masochist character in Konosuba. Literally, her name is Darkness. What is he seeking for?
Oh my god.
Somebody has to draw a ship of Ansem with Darkness, because he's the seeker of darkness.
Oh my gosh.
Something?
Oh wait.
When you said darkness, my game fell into darkness because it crashed.
Oh god.
No. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, do I didn't? Oh wait.
Her full name is Dustiness Ford La Latina.
Oh. Oh wait, I think there was like there's this one joke from the Cage Street, just the pancake, and it's like the conversation between like Vanitas and Ventus and Sora at the Keyblade graveyard. It's like darkness, light, darkness, light.
Light, darkness.
And it's like, but why not light? Darkness, darkness. Okay. And it's like, that's actually accurate when you listen to the scene though. Like, that part was just very accurate.
That kind of reminded me of Horde and Here's a Who, like the animated one. Dark light, dark light, dark light, dark light, dark light.
Yeah, because I think, I really, like, I enjoyed the fights when you fight the organization members. I think it was definitely tough with, oh, okay. I get you, Goken. I just saw your DM just now, but yeah.
I also want to mention one thing about one video that Sora was having interaction with Ansem, and who is the best Kingdom Hearts character? It's Darkness. Who is the best Super Smash Brothers character? No, Fox McCloud. No, it's Darkness. Darkness.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, but I think, with Like I'm really enjoying where Kingdom Hearts is going. You know, because I would really love to see a Final Fantasy world. That's like a dream, but I don't know if Square's ever gonna do it though. But but I can dream.
I mean,
because
after
when
crossing
it,
paths with the Cloud and Sephiroth, I can definitely see Midgard being that world. Honestly.
oh yes, I definitely agree with you, Luffy. They said the most challenging thing in Cage 3 was getting the ultimate weapon. Man, getting the ultimate weapon is tough. That's definitely a challenge. I agree with that. and stuff.
I also want to mention he also said the best game ever is The Darkness. Literally, there is actually a game for the PS3 and Xbox 360 called The Darkness.
Wow. I would say, yeah, getting Ultima weapon is definitely tough. You literally gotta grind, you know, and especially if you want to get Donald and Goofy's most powerful weapons, Save the King and Save the Queen. That's extra work too. Because I think I remember when I played Cage 3, I think I got the Ultima weapon, and I just didn't have enough ingredients to create Save the King and Save the Queen. And stuff. How about you, Trigger? Have you got the Ultima weapon when you played 3?
I have not actually. I wish I did.
Oh my, it's such a grind. Like getting Ultima is like such a grind.
Yeah.
Because I really hate it when it asks you to get orichalcum, and it's like orichalcum is hard to come by. Like it's not something like enemies drop like every other ingredient, you know? I think that's the thing that sucks about it, because it's like orichalcum, I kind of notice you get them from like bosses or something, like boss fights specifically. It's not like everyday Heartless or nobodies that drop the items, and that's why I'm like, why do these weapons gotta be made out of orichalcum? I'm kind of like, don't the developers know we don't get those as like everyday items that the enemies drop after you defeat them? Like, yeah, because orichalcum is like, it's hard to come by those ingredients. That's why it's really hard to get Ultima and Save the King and Save the Queen. Like, because like I said, orichalcum is hard to come by in the Kingdom Hearts games. I'm like, darn it! That's why I'm kind of like, okay, if I gotta have at least one of the characters have like their strongest weapons, gotta be Sora, you know? Because Ultima's really, really, really powerful to use, so. Oh, I don't blame you, Luffy. Yeah, Yuzora is hard. Very difficult. I don't know, Trigger. Have you ever tried? Have you ever fought Yuzora? Because Luffy's like, I'm still scared to fight Yuzora. I'm like, I don't blame you.
I mean, that's the secret bosses. They're really hard.
Yeah, they are, and that's the whole point of them. The difficulty spikes for them. You know. Yeah, because I've seen like I've seen people fight Yuzora, you know, and he's tough. Like he does like a lot of freaking damage. Like his damage is very similar to Sephiroth. You know, the way he hits hard. Like if you're not prepared, like I feel like you have to like study his move set to see how you can predict to block them. You know, it's kind of like Sephiroth. You know. Because Sephiroth is like the same way. Sephiroth is a hard hitter in Kingdom Hearts. You know, whether in Kingdom Hearts or Final Fantasy, he hits hard.
Yeah.
So if you're not prepared, you could easily die within like 2 or 3 hits. And Yuzora is exactly the same way too. Even though he doesn't have no long Masamune to hit you with, he hits hard.
I mean, mean,
'Cause
surviving
I've
3 hits is if you're lucky.
Yeah. Like,
Right. Focus on your objectives.
oh, I'm very curious. Yeah, I heard about that. I heard that, like, if you lose to Yuzora, it's actually the true ending. I don't know, what do you think, Goken and Trigger? Because if you win against Yuzora, it has, like, 2 possible endings. So which one do you guys think is, like, the true ending?
That depends. For me, it depends because it doesn't really matter. They come into the same story anyways in Kingdom Hearts 4. The Sora's already dead anyways.
Yeah, I mean, that's very true, yeah. Because, like, it just shows, like, 2 completely different possibilities where... Because I'm very curious, Goken, how did you interpret if you win against Yuzora? It's like, oh, looks like my powers are not needed. Like, how did you interpret that?
I didn't even see the whole thing. I don't really remember. I might have to play it out before Kingdom Hearts 4 comes out.
Yeah, because if you win against him, you see, you know, Yuzora's like fading, you know, and he's like, oh, looks like my powers are not needed. I'm like, and it makes you beg the question, what does Yuzora have that his power's not needed? Like, because it makes you question that dialogue, if anything.
I mean, I can't say because I don't remember that scene.
Oh, you don't remember?
Not at all.
Eyes on your wingman.
Oh, yes. Okay, yeah, I agree with you, Luffy. They said the most toughest secret bosses are Sephiroth, Yuzora, Lingering Will, the Unknown, and the other Unknown in BBS. Yes, I agree. Lingering Will is tough, man. Like, Lingering Will, like I said, is on the same level as freaking Sephiroth and Yuzora. Like, they hit hard.
That's Terra, basically.
Yeah, but especially...
Lingering Will's a lot harder.
Yeah, like they hit hard. Like, if you're not prepared, like, any of the secret bosses, especially if they hit, the difficulty spike goes up, you're just like, especially if you're not prepared. Oh my gosh. Like... But I kind of like how, the Lingering Will came in 3, and then you just see, like, everyone's just staring, like, and then you just hear Aqua, like, Terra? Like, they're just staring at this armor that's, like, so funny. I think it's just a little bit goofy that they don't have no, like, strong reaction, if you know what I mean? Because especially Aqua and Ventus, they should be having a bigger freaking reaction because, you know, you're hearing your friend's voice through the Lingering Will. And you just hear Aqua just, like, calmly ask Terra? I'm like, girl, you should be having more of a big reaction. So, it felt weird in that moment. Because, you know, with the Lingering Will intervening, you're like, you would think, oh my gosh, they would be reacting, like... But to me, they're kind of like a little, like, goofy robots or something, where they're not having no big reaction as you expect them.
Oh, not like this.
Oh no. Yeah, that part's pretty obvious, Luffy, just the way when you look at Yuzora. You know, because Yuzora looks very similar to Riku as well. But obviously, you know, there is a difference between them. I don't know if it was literal. What do you guys think? Do you think it was literal that they dressed Riku very similarly to Yuzora? Or was it just, like, coincidence that they have, like, similar clothing?
That's a tough question to answer, actually. I'm not sure. Never thought of that.
Because when you look at Riku's clothes in 3, and if you compare to Yuzora, it looks very similar. So I don't know if that was like a deliberate choice in design, or... Yeah, I am legitimately confused. Because when I saw that, I was just like, does it think these are the same clothes too? Or, um, so I was legitimately confused, if anything.
Yeah, that's a good question actually. Like I said, I never thought of that.
My intel shows more hostile stockpiles in the area. Destroy them and keep
It
an eye
could
out
be
for enemy
coincidence, I guess. I mean, when it comes to similarities for characters, it's usually never coincidence. There's usually a reason for why. So I'm not sure. It's definitely a mystery.
Yeah, because see, here's like a photo. If you of them side to side, they look so similar. Like the clothes and all that. I'll send it to you too. Like, look how similar it is. Like, you can tell there are obvious differences, but legitimately, like they look very similar with the clothes that they're wearing.
Tally 5 bandits, 5 o'clock high. Initiate breakup in RTP.
Yazora's the one on the right, but my gosh, their clothes look very similar.
Yeah, their hairstyles are very similar too.
Like, it makes me wonder how come they have very visually similar clothes. You know?
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. The first time I saw that insignia on his arm there, it gave me Niflheim vibes. I don't know why, but it gave me like 15 Niflheim vibes. Just the way that it's detailed. Because if I remember correctly, the the insignia for Niflheim, or the Niflheim Empire, was it was 2 dragons in like a downward triangle shape. Like, I don't know, it kind of feels like, even though it probably wasn't their intention, it kind of feels like they were like giving like little hints or teasers, or like, you know, resemblances to 15. Even though like it's not 15. That's that's what it looks like to me personally. Let's see, how are we doing here for? Oh wow, we went way beyond the 2-hour mark. We're at wow. I completely lost track of time. I would go further, but I do have work in the morning, so unfortunately I can't. So I do have to call it a wrap here, unfortunately.
All right.
I do wish I could have gone further with this game, but unfortunately that's not in the cards right now.
That's okay.
Yeah. It is what it is. But yeah, guys, that was Battlefield 6, which again, I do apologize that we've long diverted from. We just got too focused on the other games, but I figured, you know, if we're coming back to this game, we might as well come back to the special event they had on, which was the Top Gun update, which, hands down to the team, to the EA team, you guys definitely nailed it on the head. The details, the cutscenes, the jets, they were just freaking spot on. Again, I don't like what they did with the names for most of the jets, and just with the vehicles in the game in general, but you know, it is what it is. We're in the world in the day of age where copyright is taking full effect, and yeah, they just can't use the original names because of it, which again, it really sucks, but it is what it is. But as far as things go, we're definitely going to be continuing this update. After doing all that, we scored the next thing that we needed out of the update, which was the adrenaline spike gun. After that, it's the, what's it called, the G-Force Reckoner, and then it's the pilot, and then that's it. Everything from the Top Gun update will be unlocked. As for what's coming next, if not this, it's definitely going to be some more Final Fantasy. We regressed a lot with the 7 games, so most likely the next Final Fantasy stream we do is going to be 16, but that may have to be placed on the back burner for now because for the remainder of this week, I'm heading out of town. We got the Country Fest that's coming to my area that I'm going to, and we'll be spending a couple nights at, so that won't be for another couple days though, so if I can try to get something out before then, it's going to be Final Fantasy 16, but no promises. It just depends on how busy we get, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it. We're definitely going to be pretty busy with this event coming up, but if I can try to squeeze in time for you guys, I will. But for now, that's where we're going to call it until further notice. So if you guys enjoyed, then hit that like button. If you want to see more, then go ahead and subscribe. Want to be notified by future updates, then bash that bell icon. Hats off to Prankster, Gokin, and Leah for joining. I'll have their channels in the description below. And just for the hell of it, I'll probably out of the kindness of my cold heart, I'll actually give Gokin here a mod role as well, just like Leah. In other words, Gokin, you're a mod.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Sorry, I guess my brain is still really big for how laggy the stream was, but we made it work. I'm surprised that it actually held its ground, considering our bad history with this game when it came to streaming, but you know, we still made it work. I think it was just lady luck this time, but chances are it's not going to be the same next time. Ay ay. Oh lordy. But yeah, what was I gonna say before? My brain is just so fried.
Your sponsor?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. I need to go to bed very soon, man. But yeah, hats off to our sponsor, DUBBY Energy, a new energy drink company with their own exotic flavors. They use sweeteners instead of sugars for their mixtures, which I gotta hand it to you guys, it actually works out beautifully. I've actually tried a couple of their flavors myself, most of their mixed berry flavors, but they even have some cooking flavors too, like the s'mores flavor, which a while back I've used that for a batch of cookies, and after baking them, they kept me energized the whole entire day. So if you guys want to try them out for yourselves, they're under sponsor in the description below. Use code TEAMHUNTER and you'll get 10% off of your order. But yeah, that's really everything I can say before I pop my mind. So is there anything you guys want to say before I close out the stream?
Yeah. I just wanted to let the chat know that I did do a Q&A earlier at 3 p.m. PT my time with David Wills, you know, the previous voice of Espio, so that is on my YouTube channel now. And of course I have one this coming Thursday as well for the 71st episode with Q&A with Nick Marino. For those who don't know, he's the writer of the Sonic X Godzilla comics. So, and that will be at 5 p.m. PT, 8 p.m. ET on August 27th. So if you want to ask some questions, here's your chance. And of course, stay tuned for upcoming live streams.
I also do want to mention that I have officially finished my Winnie City PonyCon vlog. I've recently posted my last video. So if you all have not seen it, yeah, so feel free to take a look at my Chicago experience and my Winnie City PonyCon experience there. Yeah, I've met Kazumi Evans. I also met Andrea Libman. They're very well-known actresses for a lot of cartoons. So please take a look.
Hell yeah. Alright guys, well, like I said, I'll have their channels in the description below. Since Gokin's going to be part of the mod scene now, I'll have his channel under mods with Leah's. And yeah, you guys can check them out for yourselves, along with Pranksters. Her channel will be under the cast list below. So, with that being said and unraveled, I'm Trigger VA, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good night, Mercs and Hunters.
Everybody, good night. Bye.